I am about to say the most cliche thing in the entire world, but it's true. You cannot love someone until you love yourself. Hey guys, it is Velvet. I am back today, the same day that I just filmed another video, to talk to you guys about what self-love really looks like. I am still learning myself, but I'll share what I have learned. Before we continue with the video, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the bell to get notified for all different kinds of videos. Tons of con crack coming soon. Hit like. All of that helps this channel so much more than you would even know. So thank you for that, and let's get on with the video. So something that I am in the process of learning right now is how to actually love myself. Throughout my life, there have been many times that I have thought, like, of course I love myself, of course I do. But I never really understood what that looked like. I would always find myself putting my worth into other people, you know, what they say about me or how they react to me, in things that I either had to do, like school or creative endeavors of mine. I would always put my worth into other things and into other people. I would have instances where if someone was treating me not great, or if someone had a negative opinion of me, or they didn't even, like, if someone didn't even know me but they made an assumption based on whatever aspect of me, I would feel so deeply affected by this that I would somewhat believe it. I would be like, oh my gosh, like, well, of course, like, if this person thinks that, then I must be this way. It's also a matter of lack of self-trust. It's a lot of different things, but what it boils down to is your worth comes from you. You are deserving of good things, of good days, of good people in your life. That doesn't come from external sources of validation. That comes from you just existing. The way that I put it kind of to myself the other day was, I was feeling that I didn't deserve to have a good day. I felt guilty that I had a good day. I questioned myself and I was like, who doesn't deserve to have a good day? Like, whoever doesn't deserve to have a good day? Like, I would never think that way about anybody else, so why would I think that way about myself? And that's another critical point, is a lot of the time for those of us who struggle with things like this, with self-loathing, it stems from how you are brought up. It stems from external sources. A lot of the time you will care immensely about everyone but yourself. Like, go to the point of like breaking yourself to do something for someone else. There is a good medium to really figure out what ways can I still be able to show up for people in my life? What ways can I do these things, but also take time to enjoy the company of myself and to accept the love and care and compassion and kindness that I'm receiving from other people, without being so scared that there's a hidden motive behind any kind of kindness. I was made aware of this recently because I could not figure out, I am not an angry person. It is very, very difficult for me to get to a place where I feel angry unless someone is actively treating me badly. And even then, I've had instances where I won't necessarily feel angry, I'll just feel really sad. But I have been noticing that over the past few months, I have been feeling so angry. And it scared me because I'm like, this is not me at all. Why do I feel this way? And I was always very curious about it, but I could never pinpoint the why, no matter how much I spent self-reflecting and journaling and really trying to figure myself out. Therapy, which, by the way, I do recommend. I'm a firm believer in that everybody could benefit from having a therapist, including other therapists. So yeah, if you were thinking about getting a therapist, get one. Very helpful. I ended up acting very out of character for myself. I mean, in a lot of different ways, but it got to a point that I was like, okay, I need to talk to my sister about this because I just don't understand what's going on with me. In talking to her, she's absolutely wonderful. She's extremely straightforward with me, kind. She'll tell you an honest outside view, but in a very, very compassionate, I want to help you driven way, where I always know that she has my best interest at heart and that she wants to help me. When speaking with her, we are both very big fans of Hell of a Boss, Has Been Hotel. She specifically said there have been more and more instances where you have reminded me of the character Blitz from Hell of a Boss. Anyone who loves him, he pushes them away. The thing that fascinated me is that my opinion on Blitz has changed a lot. When I first started watching the show, I had actually made a comment in one of my other videos. I had described my extremely abusive ex as a combination of Valentino and Blitz. However, even though there are certain things that Blitz does that were very similar to how my ex treated me, I don't know how to describe it, but the things that I thought for Blitz that reminded me of my ex are different things than what I am reminded of for myself, if that makes sense. I think just the combination of like all that mess with specific little things that Blitz would do that would really, really hurt Stolas, that's where I got that combination reference from. I got very curious when my sister said that because I was like, you know what? I really think that you're right. I have been aware that I've been acting like Blitz, after having seen everything that's been released up to this point and seeing his character evolve and reveal more about himself. In my curiosity, I decided that I would look up, I love the channel by Georgia Dow, and I'm gonna write that here so that you can see how it's spelled. Georgia Dow is amazing. Her content, because she analyzes characters, especially characters that mean so much to me, through a lens of mental health in ways that we can connect to these characters and understand ourselves better. That's what got me so invested in watching Has Been Hotel in the first place. Her video on Angel Dust, I decided, okay, I want to do a deep dive into this. I really want to learn more about myself and what I'm doing and why. And I know that if I look up the video that she did on Blitz that I have not seen yet about some of the most recent episodes, I bet that this would help me to understand myself. It did not just help me to understand myself. I was sitting there like studying this, like on the edge of my seat, like, oh my gosh, like I do almost all of this. And I never knew why. And then it hit me and I was like, oh my gosh, I am starting to actually understand what loving yourself looks like. I do recommend that video very much, by the way. It was extremely helpful for me. If you are dealing with any kind of self-loathing, that is the video for you. I ended up learning, I think, at least to me, this seems like the main component of loving yourself. It's having that internal dialogue that is not completely infested with, oh, this person is showing me that they love me, that they care about me. Oh my gosh, they must hate me. They must not actually like me at all because they must actually have plans to use me and abandon me or whatever. It hurt me. They must be faking. It must be pity. Like dismissing any kind of positive thing and thinking like, oh no, like when's the other shoe gonna drop? You have to start by noticing it, because if you don't notice that you're having thoughts like this, they seem normal and they will keep just manifesting and becoming stronger, more prevalent in your mind. So noticing thoughts that are like, oh no, like I had a good day, something really bad is gonna happen now because the other shoe is gonna drop. And oh, I had a really good day, but I feel guilty about it because I wasn't working today, or I didn't make progress on something today, or I don't deserve a good day, which is such a heartbreaking thought to realize that you have about yourself. I realized that I was very literally believing that the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, who does not deserve to have a good day? And it's one of those things where, like, you wouldn't dream of thinking that way about anybody else, but you somehow think it about yourself. Telling yourself that you don't deserve kindness, you don't deserve love, you don't deserve to be happy, you don't deserve success. All of these different things, if you notice that you're having thoughts like that, it's a matter of realizing, okay, this stems from the way that I was raised, but this is not true. You are worthy of people treating you with love and respect and care and compassion. You're worthy of giving those things to yourself. You're worthy of having good days. Like, you deserve good days. You deserve peaceful days. You deserve to just feel content. You know, like, to deny ourselves of any kind of love, any kind of care, anything, to deny ourselves of these basic human things and tell ourselves that, you know, that for some reason or another everyone deserves this but ourselves, that is so hateful. It really changes the way that you act towards people. It changes the way that you feel. If someone says something so kind to you, or if someone tells you they love you and inside you're like, oh, only because blah. Like, if you just like excuse it and brush everything off and just come up with a reason that maybe someone felt that they had to say this or anything, is so damaging, and it builds over time so much. I am still learning all of this very much. However, I am learning that self-love is not just believing in yourself in terms of external things. It has to come from inside of you. It doesn't come from people. It doesn't come from achievements. It doesn't come from success. Success is whatever you want it to be, and that could be just having a good day. And everyone deserves to have a good day. Every day. So, I really hope that what I am learning is helping someone else to learn too. Try to notice those things when they come up. Try to remind yourself that you do deserve loving people, caring people. You deserve love, care in general, and you deserve to be happy, whatever that looks like for you. In starting to learn this for myself, don't get me wrong, I have had a lot of anxiety and fear surrounding it. It's of course been something very difficult to face within myself. However, I had a really, really, really nice, happy night with my partner tonight. And while there were, some impulsive worry thoughts and things like that, I was able to notice them, and I was able to kind of rationalize with myself and look at the reality of things and be like, wow, tonight's a really nice night, and I just got to enjoy it. I hope this helps you guys. I love you guys tons. Thank you so much for watching. Please, please, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and give a like to this video. It helps everything very much. It helps me to feel motivated and to keep creating content for you guys. It helps me to know that I have made a difference for you guys. and it helps this channel to grow. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.